and everything's dry. She would cry just so I could drink the tears from my eyes. She teach me how to fly, even cushion my fall if my engine's ever
stalled. Always gotta get my little bit of cool in, you know. Love that song. On my way home, boy, like days like this where like my mind is just like racing. I really wish it was warmer out and that I could like hop on my tools. But like the way my immune system is set up this year, this winter season, nah, I am not trying to get sick again. So I'm just gonna wait, be patient. Not to mention, you know, things is being done to flu anyway, so I gotta wait anyway. I don't like drag and like still trying to open my eyes. About to get to the house, make some breakfast. I want to do a video. Yeah, I had somebody say something new and it's just like, huh. It's really that, huh. I was having a conversation with someone, and we were talking about past situations, past relationships, and where we stand today and stuff. And you know, I guess I'm having all these thoughts and stuff like that because, like, I don't know, maybe it's because Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't know. I don't really give a dang about Valentine's Day anyway, but, you know, I don't know. I'm just making an excuse. I don't know, maybe. But, you know, we were talking and I said it took me a while to realize that, you know, one of the things that I'm afraid of is that I won't ever feel as strongly as I did about somebody for another person ever again. I'll never feel that strongly about another person again. Like have feelings of infatuation and having it turn to love and growing into love and things like that. I was like, that's one of my fears, is that I'll never feel that again. And that I'll just one day just say, oh, let me just be with this person. I just settle. And I just settle for whoever, and I may not love them and may not even grow to love them, may not even be infatuated with them. I just be like, well, I'm getting older, and, you know, this just doing me stuff is just getting boring now. So, you know, let me just be with one person. Hey, they love me. I may not love them. They love me. Let me just deal with them. And this and that. And I'm like, it scares me to think like that. And I'm like, I don't want that. But I truly am afraid that I may not feel strongly about anybody ever again. And it's like, I care about people and stuff, but it's like, just, I don't know. So, you know, and I've talked to a few people about it, and a few other people about it. This person I didn't, you know, wasn't the first person I talked to about it. So, you know, of course I had to talk to people that I trust, and, you know, everybody says the same thing. Oh, you're just going through what you're going through, and, you know, give it time. All the usual stuff, you know, regular stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, because, you know, on my better days, I'm like, you know, in due time, you know, whatever. I don't think like this. But on days like this, where I'm just like, dang. So as me and this person was talking, you know, they stated what their fears were, and it was and one of them was actually a bit similar to mine, which was very interesting. And we continued to talk, and it got to the point where, you know, they said something really, wow, that guy's tire is bald, man. Sorry. But they said something to me that was really like, wow. And they were like, you know, they had said that, you know, they were scared too, and they had shut themselves off to love for a while, but they realized they wasn't doing nothing but hurting themselves. So, you know, it got to the point where they were like, you know, they're open to the idea of love. They didn't shut themselves off. And I said the same. And I was like, you know, yeah, for a while there, I was shut off. Like, I I didn't even, like, the thought of love got on my nerves. The thought of love got on my nerves. Like, I didn't even want to, like, think about love. I had to honk at freaking Hercules. She all in the middle of the road. About to run over. But, yeah, I had to, like, I was, like, shut off from the thought of it. Like, no. Like, you know, if anybody's, like, seen a few of my videos, you know that I was really, like, don't even bring that up to me, you know? So, you know, when they had said, you know, they were like that, and they had to sit down and tell themselves, you know, hey, you know, you got to be open to it, because, you know, when it comes, you know, you got to be ready for it, you know, and things. And they said something to me that hit me in the feels and was like, because, you know, the more you shut yourself off to it, the more you continue to move the way you move, the more you are settling. And when she said it, I was like, I never thought about it like that. The way I'm moving now is another version of me settling, because if I'm so open to the idea of, if I love love, if I love the idea of love, if I love seeing people in love, if I yearn to be loved, you know what I'm saying, eventually, you know, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm settling for less than that, the way that I move. And I never thought about it like that. I just, you know, I just said, that's what I said. I said, I'm just living. I said, I'm just enjoying life for what it is right now. And they said, yeah, you're enjoying the settling, you know, you're enjoying settling for things, because what you're doing right now is, like, you know, it's not meaningful. And, you know, they said that, and as I was driving home, it just kept replaying in my mind, those words. And drop the phone. Sorry. Phone's dying. I had to hurry up. Pause, y'all. Pause. Hold on. I gotta pause this. Woo! Almost lost it. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I had to pause it real quick. Phone was dying. But, anyhow, you know, everything is about perspective. And it's just a way, you know, you look at it, because by all means, I don't necessarily have to look at what I'm doing as settling or how I move as settling. But it was just something, the way that it was defined in that moment, that made me look at it and say, man, I mean, I see where they're coming from when they explained it. And just the way that we talked and the way that we vibed, and was just like, just really talking about things. It's like, yeah, I'm settling, you know, because I'm not making a home anywhere, you know, because I'm like, I don't want to make a home anywhere, because I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to put in the effort of having somebody's feelings and being responsible for, you know, loving them and this and that, and being in a relationship, and, you know, taking on that aspect of things. Because I don't care what anybody says, man. I do believe that a relationship shouldn't add strife to your life and anything like that. A person coming into your life shouldn't. But still, a relationship, like any relationship, takes work. Takes a lot of work. And outside of my friends or people that I consider friends, I don't want to put forth any energy into a relationship. And that's just me being selfish in the moment, or for however long I've been this way. So, like I said, it's just interesting to hear it from another perspective, and to hear it translated the way it was, that the way I'm moving now is what I fear, and that's the settling. And, you know, may not be to settle with just the one person like the way that I was thinking about it, but it's the turning off and being cut off from love and being just off-putting to the idea of love or the idea of being with one person in the moment. It's very contradictory because, you know, I like, it's suck because I yearn for love, yet I don't want to put forth the effort. I don't want to put forth the effort to be in a relationship right now because I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm right to be in a relationship right now. So it's very like contradictory and like, but you know, this is one of those moments where I can be very honest and say it's very hypocritical, but you know, that's where my mind is about it. Like, I'm not lying. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just, I'm like right there, and it's just like I'm just stuck there. And it's like I said, hearing it from another perspective of saying that, you know, you moving the way you move and you're settling now, it resonated with me. But it's interesting. It was interesting. I don't know. But moral of this video is I don't think there's a moral here. I guess it just goes back to just being, look at yourself and ask yourself what you want. And if it's what you really want, you work towards it, you know? Maybe. I don't know. I will say, shoot, hey, talk to people. Talk to people. Don't be afraid to share your experiences, because I didn't even want to talk about it, like, you know, but I ended up talking about it, and just like that, you know, you get some enlightenment, you know, and you get some enlightenment from you know, from a place where you didn't think you would, you know. But you know, I digress. It's just yeah. Yeah, that's all I got to say today. And mind you, I don't, you know, I just met up with this person, and, you know, this is meeting of the minds, essentially, and just talked. Just talked, and just got an interesting perspective out of it. And it made me think, maybe, you know, had me pondering. So, yeah, man, talk. You don't know everything. None of us do. You don't know all the angles. And, you know, sometimes a different perspective will come to you in the most unlikeliest place. For real. So, anyhow, I'm going to get to it. Hit this gym. Work later. You know, kind of decompress and kind of, you know, woosah these thoughts out. Man, I just heard something I did want to add to the end of the video. Nah, you know what? I'll do that in another video. Yeah. I'm about to say, this is a raw video. Like, you know, I'm not even gonna like share this anywhere. I'm just gonna upload it to my page because I'm just like, this is just thoughts, just interesting conversation I had with this individual, and like I said, man, the more and more I talk to different people, like the more and more I just see that, yo, regardless of how people is moving, everybody's starving for love, man. Everybody's starving for love. Everybody wants to be loved in some type of capacity. Everybody wants to be loved, man. But, boy, man, some of us just really shoot ourselves in the foot, man, and just won't allow it. Just won't open that door. Won't take that risk. Don't want to take it again. Would rather deal with mediocrity than to risk greatness. Ooh, that was hard. would rather deal with mediocrity than risk greatness. Damn! I'll make that a status. That was it, bro. I like that. That was good. Anyhow, I'm about to say, I hope everybody have a blessed day and be easy. You know, take it easy and